Okay. 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 Yeah. Oh yeah. Hello, all. Welcome to the stream. I am Paul Mosley Hanton. It is December 7th, 2021. And today we're going to be doing some more photography in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Uh, if you've missed any of the previous episodes where we shoot in this game, most of it ends up, if not all of it, ends up on YouTube. So check that out. Check out the YouTube page. Obviously, appreciate follow, subscribe, like, comment, ring notification bell thingy. You know, all the good stuff. Appreciate that on there, obviously. And if you like this kind of thing here live, obviously, would really appreciate a follow. Really trying to make that 50 follower goal that they set out for you when you first start out. Got to set that. There's like there's no actual like challenge right now. It just is. It's a random number. I think the timer expired. We didn't reach our goal yet. Okay, but hopefully with the help of viewers like you, we can get there. Anyway, so what are we doing here? We're shooting in Breath of the Wild. The in-game camera item is basically like an iPad that we shoot with. Um, and we're just going to photograph some beautiful landscape stuff, some of the architecture in the game, maybe a little bit of battle with some of the enemies, something like that. This game is absolutely gorgeous. There's so much photographic opportunities around every corner. Never know what we're going to get. And we'll review in a second what we shot in the past, so you can get a good idea of what we do here. But I hope everyone's having a great night. I'm getting to the end of the year here, and yeah, looking back on this year, wow, what a year. Just kidding, hasn't been the best for anybody, I'm sure. So I'm sure we're all happy to see it come to a close, as we did with 2020 as well. But we have been kind of focusing on winter-based imagery on the past few streams in here, which I think is kind of fitting. So maybe we'll do some more of that, I think, today. Maybe hit up those Gerudo highlands, in the desert. Why not? Anyway, let's just jump right in. I have been meaning to buy like a nice Sheikah slate case for either my phone or my iPad. Been dragging my feet on that, but hopefully I'll have something like that to show off at some point next time we play one of these episodes. Anyway, let's jump in. Well, first thing we're gonna do, like I said, is we'll check out the images that we've captured previously. What kind of sucks is how limited the amount of space we have to hold our images. We only get 48 shots, which, just like in Fallout, one of the other games that we do photography stuff, it's limited. But unfortunately, unlike Fallout, I cannot save these images as easily, or at least not like the full image, because what you'll see here is, as we're viewing these, which is, I believe, again, this is the only way to view these images unless I'm forgetting something. Been meaning to do more research, but I'm pretty sure there's absolutely no way to view these images any larger than this. So first of all, they're very small in terms of their scale. Second of all, there's these weird distortion lines that go over everything, that kind of just keep scanning the image from bottom to top or top to bottom or whatever. It looks like it's flowing upwards. This Sheikah, some sort of like nano mechanical electrical liquid stuff or whatever it is that this thing is powered off of and powered by. I should probably know what that is, but I don't. If there's a name for the blue Sheikah liquid stuff, is a non-Newtonian liquid. But anyway, I can't. What sucks is I can't save these in any higher quality way than what we have right here. Unlike in Fallout, like I said, we can view images that we've taken full screen and then download them completely clean. So we have at least a clean 1080 HD image. But here it's like this is going to be absolutely atrocious, the resolution I'm going to get, even just recording the video of the screen and then trying to grab some of these images off of just, again, the video feed, which I can't do it in one fell swoop. The way I've deduced trying to make this happen in the cleanest way possible is recording video of the screen, and then there are breaks in these distortion lines, and it might be possible to layer like each scanned area that doesn't have each line that doesn't have the distortion, and I could probably get, I think there is a point in this distortion signal where there's no lines going through the image, but it's like a very small portion of the image itself, and it's scanning from bottom to top, like I said. So I could maybe piece that together if I wanted to get a good clean image out of this, but god damn, Nintendo, just give me a way to view these full screen without any nonsense. A clean output of this would be absolutely fantastic. Anyway, that's my rant. So anyway, we do have to delete some of these, which I'm going to do slowly. It's so painful, though, because some of these are such rare events or occurrences. I love these ones of the blood moon with the telescope. I don't want to delete those. I love these, the moonrise, moon setting behind Death Mountain. Love that shot. Love this shot of the lightning striking the ground right in front of Hyrule Castle. Love this shot of the Guardian. Some of these I'm gonna keep a lot of the best forever, probably, just to show off what we got. But then a lot of these we're gonna have to delete because we only have so much space. Anyway, we're getting into where we left off, or where we started last time. First thing we had done was we came to the Heber Mountain area, which is kind of where we were already shooting. We were shooting this North Lomi Labyrinth landscape architecture shot. Love this shot. Absolutely love this shot. I think I like the first one better than the second one. I might have to make a decision between one of those two in a minute. And same with Faroche, our dragon image. Don't know about that one. Anyway, we came over to the shrine, the Hiamiyu shrine, battled the Guardian that was within. We came out successful, of course. We got some cool battle shots of that guy. That was really fun. Shot the Heber Great Skellington. Then we went and new shot. This is what I was talking about when I said we were going to do some more winter-based stuff. We went and we shot the hot springs up in the Heber Mountains here. This is Sherfin's secret hot spring. Love this shot with that little sliver of the moon in the background. Definitely going to keep that. Wish you could see some stars, but it was really overcast, cloudy night, and there was just barely enough clouds, just breaking enough to see just a sliver of the moon there. And here's the sunrise again over Sherfin's hot springs. Beautiful little frozen lizard dude. I'm gonna cheat on the names. I'm slowly starting to get better about naming, getting the names right, but I'm not that great. So some kind of Lizalfos. The frozen ones, Ice Breath Lizalfos. Durr. That guy's that's gonna get deleted in a second. Another hot spring. This is Sternita hot spring, secret hot spring suite. We went and we shot these little docks up in right where we were, Lake Kelsey. Khaleesi? Lake Khaleesi? I'll go Khaleesi. Khaleesi. Whatever. That can't be. That doesn't make sense to call it Khaleesi. I can't. I just can't in good conscience. That's right. We shot this hot spring, then we were right here at the lake. We shot the docks with the Octorok that hangs out. I loved the contrast between the warm glow of these torches with the ice cold, snowy landscape behind it, and that cold river, cold lake, and frozen docks. Loved that juxtaposition. Simple shot of the dock with the boat in the snow, very nice. Another shot of the dock and the boat. Just trying to get these Octorok to pop out and just get a great shot of him popping out in a good time. This is about as good as it gets. This is like right before he spits out his little rock and shoots it at you, when his eyes are still visible and his mouth isn't obscuring too much. Like here, again, he's like too far in his animation, and he is obscuring his face with his open mouth, and his eyes are closed, so it doesn't read as well. You also can't see that like hair. It's kind of like a camouflage hair / leaf grass type thing that they have on their head. Anyway, most of these are going to get deleted. I wasn't the biggest fan of a lot of this stuff, at least in this last stream. I loved these hot springs, though. I'm going to save this one. This first one we can get rid of. Let's just go back. Let's go back. I don't need this one of the shrine. That one can go. I guess I'll keep this one of the Guardian for now. This one wide battle shot while it's spinning at me. I'll keep it for now. Probably on the chopping block, though. Definitely on the chopping block. This one's close up. It's kind of cool. It's on fire. We caught him on fire with some arrows, and then we shot him just about to swipe at me with that giant axe. Should have tilted up a little bit more. His head's getting just a little bit of a haircut. A little bit of a haircut. Yeah, we'll delete that. We're going to keep that first one of the battle just to have a battle shot. We don't need this Heave a Great Skeleton. That's always there. Keeping this guy. It's like the second one I really do enjoy. So we'll keep that for now. We don't need this Ice Breath Lizalfos. See, I told you I'm going to remember these. This hot spring does not read as interesting as this first one, I want to say. Although neither really reads as a hot spring to me as much. So anyway, this one, nothing that special about it. Got these Octoroks jumping. Maybe I'll keep... God, I like this first one, but I like his position in the frame better on that second one because he jumped up a little bit higher. And I think I don't want to keep either of them. I'll keep that one where his composition in the frame is a little bit better. We don't need these docks. Yes, they were cool. Don't need this. Yes. Very cool stuff, but we need room. Yeah, that one, that's a good pose on him, but it's like, This one, definitely not. I'm actually thinking maybe just that second one, actually, with the dock kind of breaking the center of the frame there, leading you into the boat, and the Octorok jumping. I guess I'll keep that one for now. Definitely on the chopping block. We have a few of these on the chopping block. Let's see some of these ones, like Faroche. I love you, Faroche. Kind of like him going over the bridge rather than him popping out of the water, I want to say. The lighting is better on that first one, so let's keep that one. This one, I think it's like these two shots are so similar, but the second one's so much better because the action that's taking place is at a better time. There's more interesting stuff going on in the frame itself. I love that you can see the Hyrule Castle just peeking out from behind them. This one, there's just so much blank space around the frame. The most interesting thing about it is just that the grass is on fire. That's about it. which we have in this one, and it's a lot better all together. So yeah, this one's gone. That one can be gone. What else have we got? What can we get rid of here? Colosseum ruins shots. I'm gonna keep this first one. I really love this shot with the castle being framed within the arch, the door arch, but the second wide one's kind of unnecessary. And we gotta choose between one of these with the. Yeah, I don't like the color and the light in this first one. It's so rare to find these dropped. This is a star fragment that dropped. I think I like the second one. There's better color in this one. Because we're getting closer to daytime. We found that at night it is not the best light and color. It just the whole, like, it would be fine. It just needs more contrast. Because it reduces the contrast to make it feel more nighttimey, and then the moonlight doesn't seem to just shine quite as bright on the architecture and objects and landscape. So I'll keep the second one. This one we can go get rid of. Love this shot of Temple of Time. That was like one of the first architecture shots we did. Got to keep that. I see again this one at night. It's like Colosseum ruins. So let's just delete. There's nothing really that special about this shot either. Love this guy walking towards that fallen star fragment. Keeping that for now. This shot I'd love to go back and get a better version of. We'll keep it for now. These are some ruins. This is nothing that special. I do like this shot, but it's nothing that special. We got to be vicious here. Okay, we probably made some space. Yeah, we got plenty of space. We got 25 images we can take. That's plenty. Let's go fill this. Let's go fill this camera roll. Let's do it. Like I said, let's stick with some cold stuff. And I think what I'd love to do, let's go back. I know we talked about Gerudo Highlands, which we will check out. Hyrule Ridge. Let's go do the snow area. Let's go check out the snowy area, which is kind of part of the Gerudo Highlands in a way. Mount Hylia. Yeah, let's go to the Great Plateau. We'll just teleport right over the Cryonis Trial. Shrine. This whole area, this whole Great Plateau area is basically like the tutorial, the opening tutorial of the game. Yeah, I got 505 Koroks. I did that. I think there's like 200 more. I want to say there's 700. And there's like no way. There's no way I'm collecting all those without looking at a map. Because I'm not. I'm gonna cut my head off trying to remember where I've been and whatnot. Oh wow. Okay, the light is beautiful right now. Let's get this shot of Let's see, Mount Hylia. That is Mount Hylia right there. So let's get a cool shot of Mount Hylia with some of the Gerudo Highlands, like Spectacle Rock. Looks like. Well, we might not catch that much. It's going to be Mount Granage and the East Gerudo Mesa, Deval Peak. Maybe it'll be Deval Peak and Mount Granage. Ooh. There's another little labyrinth, dude. The South Lomai Labyrinth. Dude, that's okay. So this is what we'll do. We're going to do a little bit of this area, get some of these shots, and then maybe we'll come over here. I'd love to see what the perspective on the South Lomai Labyrinth looks like from up here on Mount Granage. So we're gonna shoot this first. Yeah, a little bit of Mount Hylia. Let's save also. I got to get good about saving because I can reload if the time of day changes too fast and I realize a shot that I've wanted and we didn't quite get it. I can always I can always load again. Whoops, I already saved that, but that's fine. I can load again and get back to whatever time period we were at that I wanted. For instance, when that blood moon was rising, we were taking shots of it. I completely missed it until it was just about to be finished, that little event. And so I reloaded because I realized that it had started when I loaded, but then I just took my sweet ass time without noticing it. So anyway, and I'm just bad about saving, which is no bueno. Yeah, I love this color right here. Ooh, ooh, yes. I'd love to get that full promontory type thing on the left. Although I do like this broken wall too. Let's do both. Let's do both. One with the full... It's not really a promontory. It's kind of a promontory. I don't know. Love those clouds coming over to add some natural shadows with the break in the sunlight like that coming over the hill. Looks really interesting. Ooh, let's let those ride into the frame a little more. Ride. Ooh. Because that'll bring down the lighting on that snow area and hopefully emphasize a little bit of the mountain itself. Ooh, a storm is brewing, isn't it? Okay, let's pan over and grab similar composition, just with a little bit of that broken wall, though, instead. Ooh. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Getting all socked in here. What do we got down here? Maybe we get a good shot. Let's get a good shot of these guys in front of the mountain. A couple battle images never hurt anybody. Ooh, yeah, they're all like stoked on their food. Hang on. Let's see, let's try to keep it just to the snow area. It's kind of a sweet shot. Now let's see if I can get them to attack me. And then we can maybe get a good composition of them setting upon me with Mount Hylia in the background. That's still going to be Mount Hylia. Sweet, sweet, sweet. As soon as they know, let's see, what kind of composition would I want, though? Just a little bit of the peak in the background. Yeah. Save it for now. We'll go over these in a second. Keep a hold picture. A very similar shot. Oh! That could have been a cool action shot, him throwing that barrel. Ooh, I should have kept that one of him. Okay, I don't mind that. This composition. Stay away. Ooh. Wish I could have zoomed in a little bit and just cropped just the guy throwing the barrel. But it is good for the compendium. Keep that. Ooh, ow! You damned yourself too, though, pal. Okay, get these guys. Let's see if we can get some of this meat in the frame. Oof. Not bad. Still keeping that picture, though, for him. That's pretty interesting. That other guy should have been... He just threw that rock. You can see it flying. He's behind that other Boko Goblin's behind that meat, though. I wish he was out. If he was out... If that Boko Goblin behind the meat was on the right side of the frame, filling in that blank area, this would have been a really great composition. Everything's so stacked up, though. Let's see if we can get him to separate. I love that shot of the Boko Goblin. Let's see, we got to get them. Oh, there's 3 of them now. Okay, kind of kite them over here-ish. Oh, ooh, okay, that's a sweet shot, dude. Love how that guy's weapon is on fire too. All 3 of them are pretty well separated from each other. That one's sweet, dude. I actually like that shot. Keeping this one of him throwing. That's such a cool shot for the compendium, him throwing that barrel. Love that shot. Oh, and I would have loved a shot of that guy jumping at me with that flaming sword too. Okay, so we get all 3 of them composed again. Oh! Oh, I wish I would have tilted down just a little bit to catch the rest of the gold goblin's shadow. Save that for now. Keep that guy. Okay, let's get our health back before we get destroyed. Destruction City. Just complete our hearts again. Guess it's not gonna hurt to have some defense buff too. And maybe I shouldn't have a leaf equipped as my weapon. Might not be the best idea, Mosi. I most not do that. Ah, no. It's kind of fun. It's like I'm kiting them to get them to the positions that I want. Do you guys lose me? You guys don't know where? Come on. Kind of fun shot of him throwing the rock. Still like that one though. Let's thin out the numbers a little bit. Thin out the numbers. Okay, 2 is a little bit more manageable. I like that we got that one shot of all 3 of them, though. That's pretty sweet. Okay, get the thing in there. Ooh, there we go. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Good shot of that gold Boko Goblin for sure. I'd love him to grab a weapon, though. I guess all their weapons... They were silly and they caught their weapons on fire, huh? Come on, guys. All they can do is pick up rocks now, huh? That one's not gonna be good. Ah! Again, we're trying to compose with Mount Hylia in the background. Although the light, it got really bad as we've been doing this because it started to snow, but that might not be a bad thing. Ooh, nah. Okay, these are all gonna. Let's just take a couple more, and then I'll dish these guys a serving of death. Since they're obviously hungry, they were about to eat, sitting down to their delicious meal of whatever that is. Some kind of cooked meat. Ow. Y'all need to... Ah, that's hilarious. Can't you come attack me? Oh, I want him to... He's like stuck in that... No, there you go. Okay, he was like stuck on that... On that fire pit. Oh, why did I crop his hand out? Should have panned just a little bit to the left. If I'd panned just a little bit to the left, that could have been a good one. All right, one more. Let's grab one more shot. I got a couple good ones of this scenario, so... Let's get this side of the composition. Or this side of the... Okay, one more shot. Get one more shot. No, I'm still here. I'm still here. Yep. These guys are so stupid. As they are supposed to be. Being kind of standard. Ooh, that's not a bad shot. Again, though, looking at the elements that I'm trying to compose in the frame, we have Mount Hylia in the background. That's pretty easy for it to remain composed properly, as long as I'm not a doofus. The fire pit, the meat on that steak and the fire pit itself, that's an element. So I want that legible. I want it separated from everything else. Right now the gold Boko Goblin's kind of blocking it. And all of those elements are kind of all stacked up against Mount Hylia, whereas I think Mount Hylia was kind of more composed on the far right side, and all the heavier foreground objects were going to be composed closer to the center or onto the left side of the frame, balancing with the mountain in the background. So anyway, this shot would be good if there was just too much stacking. I talk a lot about the stacking of elements, of the interesting elements in the frame a lot. My eye does not like stacked shit. Okay, just don't. It just doesn't look good. Just not, So anyway, this one's crap. That's bottom line. Long explanation. Not enough separation between the interesting elements in the frame for this to look good. The pose on both the Boko Goblins is pretty cool, though. Especially because the one is about to throw the rock in the background. But no, I saved it. That's fine, because we're gonna go through all these in a second. This one, oh, he hit him. He hit his friend with a rock. Okay, you have to beat. Oh, okay. This would have been real sweet had that guy entered the frame completely. He's just cropped out. But here we have a better separation of the interesting things in the frame, and it looks a lot cleaner, and you can read those elements a lot better. I mean, other than this is cropping the main subject out of the frame, so this is terrible, but I'm just saying he's on the left. He's got his own space. He's not overlapping with other things in the frame. The fire and the meat that's cooking has its own space in the frame, and then Mount Hylia has its own space in the frame. They're all separated. They're all adding to the composition separately, and you can read them very well, but I don't like, obviously, that he's cropped out. It's total trash. Let me take one more decent shot, and then, here's what we'll do. I think this guy, let's just thin out the numbers again. One more time, just try to get just this guy. He's like helpless. He can't do anything but throw rocks. It's like they have action points, and at a certain point, they only have enough AP to throw a rock, because maybe that doesn't cost as much AP. I don't know. This is AP's a Fallout thing. I don't know if this is... If enemies in this game have such a thing. Yeah, come on, come on. Compose yourself well right next to this fire pit, pal. Okay, yeah. Throw some stuff at me. That's fine. We can get this separated composition. No. Just one more. I just want one more of you, pal. And then we're gonna make you disappear into a puff of smoke. As we love to do. Ooh, okay, boom. That shot's great. Okay, that shot's great. That shot's great. I like that. There could probably be a teensy bit more separation between everything, like I'm talking about. Again, Boko Goblin, Fire Pit, Mount Hylia, man, camera, television, man, camera, person, man, television. But this is great. Okay, it's snowing, which is really cool. Adds some atmosphere. But there's still enough break through the clouds to see some cool texture, and then a bit of that blue color in the sky. Mount Hylia is just popping out. The Boko Goblin itself is very, very prominent, mostly due to its color in the frame. Just really the gold color just really pops. What's up, Paxmore? Yes, man. Cameraman, Boko Goblin, Fire Pit, Mount Hylia. This Mount Hylia, Fire Pit, Boko Goblin. I would have loved to be maybe a little bit more elevated position-wise on here, just so you could see a little bit more of the landscape flowing behind the person, but it's also behind the Boko Goblin. But I guess it's also kind of sweet that because they're rising above the horizon line, that also kind of makes them feel a little bit larger in the frame. Anyway, so that's saved. Still keeping... This is such a cool shot. This is probably the coolest compendium replacement shot that we've had so far. I want to say maybe... I have to look back. I love some of the ones of the Lionel have been pretty sweet. It's just that this one, there's so much cool stuff happening in the frame there. That's like in itself a cool image. Like even the explosive barrel is not cropped out of that already tiny crop from within the larger image. Definitely keeping that for the compendium. Anyway, this guy can now not be alive. Ooh, although, hang on a second. This just lined itself up really cool right here. See if we can do something with this. Chase me up here. Come on, dude. Gold Bokeh. I'm gonna waste all my stream doing this. Waste! Nothing is a waste. Alright, come a little closer to me here. That's pretty sweet. Let's save that. Ah. Okay, he's broken. That's such a sweet shot. Okay, we're gonna work on this. We're gonna work on this. I'm gonna run out of space. That's another cool shot for the compendium. Really like that first one still, though. Just gotta kind of like slowly move so that he doesn't hit me with the rock. Oh, why did his hand have to pop out of the frame? Ah. Oh. Come back over here. We have such a beautiful sunset. buddy. Come on. Come on. I should have kited all the guys up here now. Now I'm seeing how beautiful this is looking over here, dude. Oh no, it's too cold. Oh, geese! Ah! Trying to force that geese, that gaggle. I don't know if they're geese. They're probably Hurons. Whatever, that flying V up in the top right corner. Trying to compose that in there. I always seem to miss those when they end up. Ah! No! Damn, he like launches forward. That's kind of fun. His hand's just leaving a little bit of the top of the frame. We'll save that for now. Still keeping that picture, man. Okay, what mountain is that we're gonna get this shot of, though, with him in front of? Ooh, okay, that's a sweet shot. Okay, sweet. All right. I've had about enough of this guy. Ah, yeah, he's insta-gib. So I meant to do that. It's totally what I was. It's totally going for that. Come to me, loot. Can't go in the ice water, so I make some ice to crawl on top of it to get the loot. It's so smart. Super smart. Okay, so that was cool. Let's see what kind of light we got. We're getting into sunset here. So, let's see. First of all, how much room do we have on our album? Oh, we got so many cool things. So many cool shots right there. Holy crap. We just filled so much stuff. Okay. So first we got that landscape shot of the mountain. As the storm came in. That'd be a cool little sequence. These three weather systems. Weather situations, rather, coming in. I think I'm going to like the second one the most when there's just a little bit of light still hitting the mountain. But then the clouds did move in and cover a little bit of the front part of the mountain so that is a little less emphasized. Yeah, we'll keep that second one. So we'll delete this guy, keeping this one. This one, it got a little too drab. Delete that one. Yeah, I think I like that. We tried to do the further right side composition. I like this one better. Yeah, this one can go. Okay, this one's definitely not going to make it the cut. That one's not going to make the cut. He's throwing a barrel. It's fun. There's the one from the compendium that we got. That's how small they have to be in the frame for it to fit within that box. Came out kind of cool. And if I delete it, because this isn't totally a cool picture, it's a cool picture of just that one little scene for the compendium. But other than that, this is a terrible image. No. Here we're talking about, this is where we start talking about stacking, and it's not, we don't want it to stack. No. Stacks? I don't think so. Dr. Pax, yes. Yes. Again, talk about stacking here. This would be great if the elements weren't so stacked. So decent stuff. Here's all three of these guys about to set on me. That's kind of fun. Maybe we'll save that for now. This one, they're all just a little too cluttered. Nah, nothing really that interesting about that. Nothing that interesting about that. This one's pretty sweet. This one, no. This one where he's on fire, we just took that to humiliate him a bit. No. Stacking, no. No. That one we liked. Okay, and then we got up here to the sunset. Dude, that was a fun little... That was a fun little thing. He's so excited. Now that lens flare is cool. It's okay. Let's see. These two are like exact same thing. Gosh. I think I like the first one better. They're both pretty sweet. I like how this one is more situated on top of that, the right side of the sky. Although, I don't know, because he's so bright, his golden skin is so bright. He actually is contrasted better on this one with the where he's on the left side, that where the sunset is not as bright. He also is not eating too much into the mountain side there. We have to look at what mountain that is that we're looking at. That's really cool. Yeah, let's keep... I guess I'll keep the one where he's jumping for joy. And there's like that sweet, sweet, sweet Abrams flare. A lot of viewer requests for Abrams flare here. So you're welcome. Yeah, I'm going to keep this one. This one will go away. This one is pretty sweet. I wish I tilted up just a little bit here. A lot of negative space on the whole bottom part of the frame and that left side completely. And his hand is just getting a little bit too uncomfortably close to the top of the frame, in my opinion. So let's just delete this one. It's a cool action shot, though. Don't get me wrong. And then I don't know about this one with him dashing at me. It's not bad. It's just like, it doesn't... It's not exciting like these other shots. Yeah, let's just delete this one with him dashing at me. That's fine. So you get to keep the one with him throwing the rock. I don't know. This one with the flare is just kind of like, eh. I mean, there's so much negative space. There's nothing going on. It's like I'm really holding on to it because we like that flare. His pose is pretty interesting too. But it's like the pose here is very similar-ish. He's like just about to throw the rock in the first one, and the second one he just had thrown the rock. But this one makes that mountainside behind him much more of an important aspect to the image, and it fills the frame with more interesting subjects to look at. So let's keep that one. So delete this one. Keeping that one. Dude, that was a sweet little battle. I did not even intend for that battle to, like... I was like, oh, I'll take one snapshot of these guys and this will be done. But then it was so much fun trying to get them all posed in front of each other. I do wish on this one, talking about stacking, the guy on the left, the Boko Goblin on the left... these are Boko Goblins, right? Don't be an idiot. Yeah, okay. Like I'm gonna be calling something the wrong enemy. It's a blue. We fought a couple blues and a gold. There's our golden Boko Goblin shot. It's so rad. Yeah, I don't want to call these things wrong enemy. Anyway, the blue Boko Goblin on the left is stacked up a little bit in front of the that fire pit. If he had been, like, if we shifted him completely forward into the frame, filling the void on that bottom left corner area-ish, and hopefully revealing more of that fire pit, that would have been cool. Or if all three of them in conjunction just all moved down and to the right of the composition as well, that would have been great. Still like it, though. Still like it. Still fine. I don't think it's... See, here, again, this is all the elements completely separated from each other. And they all look great independently within the frame, so I like it. Same thing here. All three of the main components to the composition well separated from each other. Yeah, this came out sweet. Kind of bummed this one with this. Actually, no, because we have... I was gonna say I kind of like it with the blue sky peeking through the clouds a little bit better, but they both have their merits, don't they? Are you gonna hear me say that a lot? Okay, that was a fun little adventure. While we still have a little bit of sunlight, the sun is going down. Let's head... Oh, yeah, what were we looking at there? That's right. I wanted to make sure... on this shot, I'm just curious what mountain range... Like I said, on these ones, we were shooting Mount Hylia, which is like the top, the furthest, highest point on the Great Plateau. And then behind that, we had been capturing a little bit of Mount Grenache and possibly Spectacle Rock. Maybe some of Spectacle Rock. It's kind of hard to tell. But then when we went to the top of this little hill here, now what were we looking at? That was... That's more like Zerko Mesa. Or one of these. See, it's so weird. They have like so many names for like all these little spots. But then we'll find these spots that I have to give names to sometimes. And it's like, come on, Todd Howard. Come on. Yeah, I'll call it Zerko Mesa that we're seeing that piece of. In this shot, I believe that's what I'm looking at. Catching just a little piece of that. Okay, so anyway, moving on. We wanted to go see what it looked like. We still got a little bit of light from this perspective on top of Mount Grenache, since we had just photographed a little piece of that. Which one would be? So that's Mount Grenache. Is just that little piece of the golden area looking over the hill on the right, to the right side of Mount Hylia there. So let's go check that out. I guess I didn't get too much more of it in there. In the frame, that's fine. Yeah, let's check this out. Hope I'm not like inside something. Ooh, is that a hot spring? Might be. Ooh, it's a nice little something there. I think I remember there's like a little puzzle. Okay, get me over there quick to try to get one more shot with the daylight. And then maybe we'll just check out what the perspective looks like on the Lomai Labyrinth down here. But I don't know how much I'm going to want to shoot because we're going to get into nighttime. Color's going to look really bad. There's that moon. Ooh, what a beautiful spot. Let's try to catch a bit of this. Let's grab a piece of these ruins with the last bit of light that we have. Oh God, I don't want to have to futz around with this guy right now. Do we have any fire weapons? No. Although we can kill him very quickly. Oops. Ooh, I didn't mean to. We just want to get rid of him real quick. Okay, and well, there's still a little bit of color in the sky. I just want a shot of these ruins here. Ah! That's cool. Little bit of that color still left in the sky. Just got me. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Redeemed. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I thought it was going to be Odell. I thought it was going to be Odell. Odell, the Odell redeem. Oh yeah, this is a really fun little puzzle. Okay, what else can we shoot here before this light's gone, though? Color is... Ooh, we can get a nice cool shot overlooking the valley here. Little piece of the oasis. It's a little bit. Ooh, just being able to make out the oasis with the last little bit of light. Let me make sure I'm not being as stupendous as stupido. Yeah, that would be... Oh, would that be Gerudo Town that I saw a little piece of? Where's the oasis? The bazaar. This is like the little oasis though, right? Karakara Bazaar. Maybe it's Gerudo Town that we're looking at. That's the bazaar. So hard to tell sometimes from how far away we are. I'm gonna call it the bazaar. I'm gonna call it the little snippet of the bazaar. Whatever. Look at that little sunset. It's going down. It's going down. Why not get a shot of it? Delete that. Can almost guarantee you. Objects very far away. Not good. Draw distance. Not the best. Not the best draw distance. Okay, so let's check out our view on this guy. Ooh, some hearty truffle. Some rushroom. Oh, it's a rushroom. Oh, I'm getting that rushroom. Okay, so there's the labyrinth. Ooh, this is a really sweet perspective on it. I wish we got over here. Get a good shot of all three of these guys together. Everybody, over here. Ah. Yeah, hey, they're all in there. All right. Still like that first picture of the... Oh, gosh. What are these guys called? I like that for that old picture, though. Nope. See, like when there's multiple enemies like this, it's real hard to get them not to stack against each other. I was actually pretty surprised with that one shot we got right there already. Okay. Oof. Save that for now. Okay. Keeping that first one though. These guys, I did not intend for you to be battling me. We're getting our bearings in the labyrinth. Stay back. Okay. All right. I think this spear's like Moblins. They are Moblins. hard to think when you're on the spot. But those are Stahlmoblins. Stahl seems to be the prefix for the skeletal versions of whatever it is, because you got the Stahlmoblins, and then you got the Stahlfos, and then you got the Stalkoblin. Anyway, Stahl prefix skeletal Stahl. Remember this, Paul. Not anybody else. I need to remember. It is my show. I shall remember, or I won't. Who cares? Okay. Where? Oh yeah. What weapon? Did I want to get rid of a weapon and pick that thing up? It's like I don't have anything that great. I feel like I should keep a leaf on me for the reason of being able to use those awesome little boats that we find. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, this could make for a really cool, like, bird's eye view type shot of the labyrinth. Really wish we got here. When that sun was still setting. Kind of interesting perspective on it, though. Top down. Yeah, I'm not going to shoot that right now. I think maybe at like the beginning of the next stream, since we're here, this is where we'll start. Mies thinks. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, let's just here. You know what we'll do? We're gonna take a selfie. Last link, just thinking about snow. There you go, Link. Perfect. Good shot. Keep that shot. Okay, let's check out what we got. We got some cool stuff. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, we kept in our snow-based theme. Kept in our snow-based theme for winters, for the winters here. We shot this sweet shot of Mount Hylia. Love that shot. It's actually okay. It's an okay shot. I think what ended up being more exciting is when we came across this little encampment of Boko goblins. They're chilling. They're getting ready to eat their meal. They were all very excited about it. Put an end to their excitement pretty quick. Pretty quick. We got these sweet battle shots. Here they are, just about to attack. One of them's got their club on fire. Boko club on fire. Hey, that's cool. After we thinned out the numbers a little bit, it was pretty tough to get all three of these guys composed separate from each other within the frame. Was a bit of a challenge, so I'm glad we got this one shot of all three of them. I probably will. That being said, I think I don't like this shot the most out of a lot of them. This shot of the encampment is like okay. It's kind of just more telling the story, being able to show where we started and what we got from there. But anyway, this shot's cool. All three of them probably gonna end up getting deleted because these ones of just the single goblin end up speaking a lot more to me. They feel a lot more, a little better. They feel more better. Too much going on. Too many enemies sometimes. I mean, it's still pretty sweet when you get all of them, but still. Like this one of him individually standing next to the fire is really cool. Mount Hylia just popping in the background. And then this one as well. I'll probably decide between one of these two. And I'm going to go ahead and probably say it's going to be this first one. Because while I did exclaim that there was not much stacking of elements in this second shot that we got of him individually, those elements still are not that well composed together in the front. They're stepped from front to back. Boko Goblin, Fire Pit, Mount Hylia, and it didn't feel that bad at first, but then like when I see one like this where it's all the elements are much even more separated from each other, and they all form a bit of a triangular composition together. All three of those elements connected would make a triangle. Very good composition to use triangular shapes in there. Always a benefit. Always pleasing to the eye. Whereas this one, it's kind of just more like a straight line through all the elements together, a straight line, which isn't bad because then, they should, in theory, kind of lead into each other. You see the closest object first, the Boko Goblin, his little cooking meat that he's got, and then Mount Hylia in the background. So that's nice too. That stepped and seeing each thing one by one like that. That's nice too. But I like the separation in that first one a little more. I think. Because, like, for instance, on this second one, that whole bottom right side of the frame, the whole bottom right L, it's like there's just a lot of negative space there. Whereas in this one, the bulk of the elements are very well composed in the center of the frame, so it all feels like it fits in its balance better, maybe. They're both okay. They're both fine. And then we went up on top as the sun started to set. We got the shot of Boko Goblin throwing a rock at me. Bah, with a bit of what do we say that was? That is a little bit of the Zerko Mesa. Maybe, which is all together part of Nephra Hill, maybe? Is Nephra Hill only this bottom area, or does it extend up all the way to this whole hill? I don't know. It is all part of the Gerudo Highlands, I can tell you that much. So let's just say that. Which we will go explore. I think on the next stream, like I said, we're going to start here on Mount Grenache. Shoot a little bit of the South Lomai Labyrinth if we can, if we feel it. And then maybe we'll come over here and do some snow-covered stuff up here. The Yiga clan hideout. Yeah, like up on Sophia's table and shit. Anyway, that's, Zerko Mesa, Gerudo Highlands. Stormy Gerudo Highlands with Golden Boko Goblin throwing rock at me. I'm gonna sell it for an NFT like 10,000, dude. Put in your bid. And then we got a last bit of the daylight left. We got this these ruins on top of Mount Siraj, Mount Grenache, which don't have a name. Like, see, that's, again, this is what's interesting. It's like there's like 5 different peak on this one little mountain range spot. There's like 4 names for like just these different little portions of the hill. But then like there's this entire ruins area. I guess it's just part of the Suma Sama Shrine. That's why they don't name that. Right next to Shelley Duvall Peak. But anyway, I want a name for those ruins. Like, whose cabin was that? Was that Suma Sama's cabin? You know? Whose cabin? The protector of the shrine? Who was that? But anyway, we got a shot of that. Shot of these ruins just at that last little bit of the light amongst the snowflakes. And then we turned around and we shot a little bit of this landscape shot with what I believe, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not being a fool, that is the bazaar. It's so hard to tell We turned around. We shot this way, right? It might be Gerudo Town, though. I think that's no, that's Gerudo Town for sure because there's this, yeah, because there's this whole like waterfall top thing. Yeah, okay, so that's Gerudo. That's Gerudo Town. So it's a little bit of Gerudo Town with the last little bit of light fading. And then that body of water behind it shall remain nameless because it's out of the game area, of course. Well, it would be, yeah, it would be in this direction. But we don't have any name for it. We can't see that far on the map. Oh, no. Oh, no. Still pretty sweet shot. Still a sweet shot. And then we got a shot of the sun. Actually, just a little bit of the sun just peeking out on top of those hills. Not bad. And then, of course, the stall moblins. Stall moblins. Again, stall. Denotes skeletal beings, I suppose. These stall moblins, last little shot we got all three of them composed in the frame, separate. It's not bad. I didn't really want to fight these guys all that long though, so we didn't really do that much. We got these couple shots. This is the shrine behind them, and then we did our last little selfie, contemplating, saying, "Why is it Triforce Tuesday? It's supposed to be Triforce Thursday. What is going on here?" Well, I'll tell you. My camera is being borrowed, so I couldn't do a Texture Tuesday photo shoot sesh, or at least I didn't want to have to scramble and figure out a way to shoot without my main camera, because there's probably a way, but I don't know what tethering software I'd use, all this crap, so couldn't do Texture Tuesday today, so we're doing a Triforce Thursday, but on Tuesdays is Triforce Tuesday. Because also on Thursday, I don't think I'm going to be available. I might be able to stream on Thursday. So wanted to get this done today. Thought that was a good way to spend the evening. So we get our Zelda in for the week. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll do a photo shoot like either later in the week maybe, or maybe over the weekend. I don't know. Probably not over the weekend. I don't know. No Texture Tuesday though, unfortunately. Here, let's save really quick before all is lost. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the evening here. Good stuff. Good stuff. I hope that was fun to watch. Hope that was entertaining. We got some pretty cool images, I want to say. Like I said, it's always kind of a surprise what we end up getting. Not sure what we're gonna find. Not sure what we're gonna come across, and a lot of randomization to how things work out with the weather and the lighting and the enemies that end up attacking. All these NPCs that end up walking in the frame. It's kind of cool to find all these little random things that happen and how we can make some cool imagery out of it. And like tonight, we didn't, I wanted to get one little shot of Mount Hylia, but then we spent literally almost the entire stream at that one location getting some pretty cool shots. I got some pretty cool stuff. We did get that shot for the compendium. Oh, I didn't even pick which image was going to be. Hang on a second. What's our image of the day? My favorite shot that we took. Ooh. I like him throwing the rock. The color in this is so rad. Definitely gonna be one of these. Yeah, I'll say it's this one with him throwing the rock at me. the last shot we got in that series of this enemy. It's very simple compared to these other shots, less in the frame. Maybe that's why it works. I like that mountain. I do wish if he was just a little bit to the left, if I'd panned over to the left a little bit and he was in the frame just a little bit on the left, so he was more in front of the emptiness in the sky there, that would have been really nice. But I still like the way that looks. Still came out really cool. Love the color. I like the light. His pose is great. So yeah, we'll call it that one. It's either that one or this one of him standing next to the beef, and I did catch that beef as there was the glint on it, letting you know that it's fresh, ready to eat. So it's either this one or this one. I think this one has a better composition to it, but then the color is just not quite as interesting because it was during some kind of a snowstorm, inclement weather for sure. Whereas this one, I mean, that sunset color looks great. Clouds look cool. We have that awesome piece of landscape, the mountain in the background, and then he looks amazing. His pose is great. See a little bit of the rock flying at me. That's just kind of fun. So yeah, we'll call it this one. We'll call it that one. Okay, done. Now it's locked in place. How do we redeem? Oh, I need a list. I need a cheat sheet. Redeem locked in place.
Now it's locked in place. Okay. So really, you say,
oh yeah. Now it's locked. Anyway, yeah, we locked in our favorite image of the shoot of our day here. So anyway, hope that was fun. Hope that was entertaining. Like I said, doing this today because we're not going to be here Thursday to do this. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Got him. Yeah. Might do something tomorrow, Wednesday. Might do something tomorrow, not sure. Thursday, I do have plans so far. Might not end up doing anything on Thursday. Like I said, that's why we're doing this instead of on Thursday. But Friday, definitely going to be doing, most likely, 99%, 95% sure, going to be doing Photography Friday in Fallout. So obviously, come check that out if you wish. If you'd like, come party. We're going to have fun. We always have fun on Fridays. I actually do get excited. I started thinking about it. It's like, oh, kicks off the weekend. We have some drinks. We have some laughs. We have a good time. So yeah, definitely be here on Friday. But maybe come back. Maybe come back, do something tomorrow, perhaps. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, and this is your kind of thing, in-game photography or just photography in general, hey, Crazy Salt Man, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, thank you again for hanging out. Hope you had fun. Like I said, if this is your thing, if you like photography, in-game photography, or real-life photography, we also do real-life photo shoots. Today would have been Texture Tuesday, or I most likely would have done a Texture Tuesday photo shoot where we shoot some interesting textures, interesting subjects with interesting texture, or doesn't really have to be Texture Tuesday. Sometimes we just do like a still life or something. So anyway, if you like that kind of stuff, obviously would appreciate a follow. And if you've missed any of the previous stuff we've done, it is all on the YouTube, or it should end up on the YouTube eventually. So you can check out some of the real photo shoots we've done, and as well as past episodes of in-game photography stuff that we've done here like this. And of course, here, we'll just put up all the socials. Yeah, YouTube again. Check out old episodes. There's also going to be some cool stuff on there eventually. I've been writing and prepping. I mean, us playing, when we play here doing this is kind of helping me prep for the basically like a review of the photography in this game and like how we've been shooting and what we've been doing, what we can accomplish, the kind of images that we try to take, at least what I like about the photography in this game. So that's kind of what I'm prepping for, and hopefully that'll be up there pretty soon-ish. as well as like camera. I'm gonna do some camera gear reviews, things like that. I have stuff in the works. Instagram, I would love to put up some of these images on the Instagram, which maybe I'll find a way to get these off here in a not too destructive way. Um, but sometimes there'll be in-game photography stuff on the Instagram. So far, I've only been doing Fallout photography stuff on there, which I've been also lax in posting any of that kind of stuff. I have a whole back catalog of our sweet Fallout photography. But most of the stuff on the Instagram is going to be the real life images that we take either on the show when we do these in studio photo shoots that we stream, or some old shots that I'm just editing. Sometimes we'll just do a photo editing session, and those will end up on the Instagram. Twitter will maybe be something interesting at some point, but right now it's just alerts for us going out live here. And Patreon, obviously, if you want to support the stream in another way, obviously Patreon is a great place to help support the stream. But right now, honestly, the best thing you can do is if you like this kind of stuff, photography stuff, video game photography, or real life photography stuff, follow the stream. It's the best thing you can do to help it grow. This is a growing stream. How far we've come. Still so much work to do. I mean, this whole studio backdrop. I mean, there's so much to still do in here. But it's coming along nicely. I don't mean to show this is a mess right now. Don't judge it. But there's still quite a bit. Still working on getting our lights set up and hung properly, and the monitors hung properly. Creating a much better space to do the photo shoots. We've basically just been using the surface area here. Hey, Ray. No, no. We're just wrapping up, Ray. But thanks for hanging. I don't know how long you've been here. Anyway, lots to do, lots to still work on and build here. So, like I said, best way you can support the stream is just giving us a follow, and checking back and watching the progress and watching how things come along. Like I said, eventually I do hope to have an area a lot more well set up for the studio shoots that we do in here. But yeah, working on it. It's all work in progress. At least you can see your internet doesn't allow me. What? When did that happen? Your internet isn't like were you just trying to set something up for tonight? I hope this hasn't been happening for a while. I'm sorry to hear that. Almost a month. What? I swear that's not fun at all. I'm sorry to hear that. It'll get better. Call up your internet service, redeem Odell.
Got me, Odell.
Yes. Redeemed. I don't know what I got redeemed for, but I'm redeemed. Anyway, thank you all. Again, we're just wrapping things up. And like I said, if you enjoy this kind of thing, obviously follow the stream. Really appreciate that support. Tech starts tomorrow. Hopefully it can help. Yeah, you're gonna do it. It'll all work. It's not gonna. I mean, it was working, right? So it can't be that hard of a fix. But yeah, I hope that all works out. And it will work out. I'm not even gonna hope, because I know. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said, if you want to see any previous episodes of us shooting in game, check out the YouTube. I will be back, like I said, Friday, Photography Friday, and then maybe we'll do something. Maybe we'll do something tomorrow, if I get my act together. But yeah, really appreciate y'all hanging out and stopping by. And yeah, I will remind you, as always, love yourself, love others, and love life. Don't lose your dinosaur. And I will see y'all on the next one. Goodbye, all. Thank you, all. Peace, all. I'm going to actually go to my outro screen this time. Yeah, I really appreciate y'all. Peace.